you stand on the same spot in an open field and hit, let's call it 100 shots with every single club in your bag. You hit a few perfect ones with each club, but most of your shots go left or right. You stripe some, but others you hit in the toe or heel, so those go a little shorter. You go from your wedges to your driver, and then you put them all together. When you do that, it forms a kind of ice cream cone. This cone represents golfers' total range of left and right misses at each distance. For pros, the top of that cone at about 300 yards will span 70 yards wide, meaning that if the average pro hit 100 300-yard drives, most of their drives will miss either 35 yards left or right of their intended target. For amateur golfers, it's obviously wider. They may miss 35 yards in each direction at 250 yards. But either way, all these shots together form your ice cream cone of misses. And this is what you should be thinking about on every shot, on every hole, every single time you play. To see why, think of your ice cream cone of misses and start plugging it onto golf courses, like the 18th hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's not about where your best shot ends up, it's about where all of your shots would have ended up. One good drive, it looks fine on paper. But if you were to aim your entire miss cone down the middle of the fairway, like the course's yardage book suggests, upwards of 30% of your drives would end up in the water. So, what do pros do? They aim their miss cone into places that sometimes look pretty weird. Like on this hole, Scott wants players to aim almost directly at the trees on the right, because it shifts the left side of their miss cone onto the fairway. It's weird, yes, because it does mean that occasionally those pros will hammer a near perfect drive into the trees or cart path. But by aiming your miss cone here, you've taken your worst 30% of misses, the water balls that would have cost you about 1.5 strokes on the field, and you've moved them in play. That alone would save them about a stroke and a half to their competitors. Meanwhile, on the other side of the cone, yes, you have made your right misses slightly worse. But only slightly, maybe a third of a stroke worse. They're all still in play after all. Overall, you're coming out way ahead, because you're leaving your worst misses in a mathematically better spot in exchange for only a slight downgrade on the other side.